So, what is this? Oh, that is called a subjunctive hemorrhage.
Huh?
No, I said that wrong. Let me try it again. Subjunctival hemorrhage. Now, it looks gross, and from here on we'll call it bloody eye because that's just too hard to say. But anyway, so the other day I was at work and a coworker said, "Hey, man, your eye just turned red, like blood red." And I thought he was just kidding. And so I said, "Oh yeah, you know, whatever." And he said, "No, man, you've got to go look at that. That is serious." Okay, so I go and I look in a mirror and wow. I decided since I'm on blood thinners, I better go to the hospital and just get this checked out because I've never seen this before. And so I went and they're like, "Oh, this is a subjunctival hemorrhage." So hard to say. And he said, this is common in people who sneeze hard, who strain, who maybe cough hard. Anything that affects the eye, such as rubbing the eye too hard or putting your contacts in and out, you touch your eye too hard, you can actually bust a blood vessel, and this is the result. Well, fortunately, it's not in the inner eye, it's in this outer portion, and it's not over my iris or over my pupil. So he said that's the best case scenario, but you still need to go see your eye doctor. And so I did that, went and saw him, and he confirmed that statement that, everything's going to be okay. This is the best case scenario for what's happened. And it happens to anyone, but you're more prone to have this happen to you if you're on blood thinners. And, well, that's me. So what's the treatment? What can you do for a bloody eye? Well, they said use cold compresses and heat to try to help with the swelling and the soreness of it. And also that you just have to wear it out. People who are not on blood thinners, they said this could take maybe a month to get over. But if you're on blood thinners, then it's going to take a little while longer. So now I get to walk around looking like a Halloween costume, or like I'm wearing a Halloween costume. As a matter of fact, that's what one person at work said. "Oh man, that would be so awesome if it was Halloween and you were walking around like that." Well, I don't think so. But as always, you don't want to play around with bleeding. So make sure that if this happens to you, that you go immediately and get it seen about. Don't just assume, okay, it's just a subjunctival hemorrhage. Everything's going to be all right, because it can be a little more dangerous than that. It can be a little worse than that, especially if it's on the interior of your eye. And make sure that you pay attention to whether it continues to spread, and it does to some extent, because this is not the way it started. It actually was only just right here and not under my eye. It's been about 2 or 3 days since this happened. And you can see that it has gone under my iris a little. So it can spread, but they assured me that's just gravity taking over and pulling the blood down, and that it will clear up. But don't assume that just everything's going to be okay. Remember, it's better safe than to be sorry, and get it seen about. So I just wanted to give you an update and let you know how things are going, and we'll see you next time.